Welcome students. Today we are going to start the circulatory system. Student, in part second we learn about the functions of the heart, then internal structure of the heart and the blood circulation in the heart. And students, again we completed about the blood vessels, three types, that is the arteries, veins and capillaries. Now students, in part third we are going to start the new topic, that is the double circulation. In heart student, our blood circulation is going on double circulation way. So how it is going on, that I am going to explain. Listen concentrately. Blood flows through the heart in twice, means two times, to complete one circulation throughout the body. In that way, two times it is going on. That's why it is called as a double circulation. Now how it is? At the first, the blood flows from right side of the heart to the lungs and then returns to the left side of the heart. That is called as a pulmonary circulation. This is first time. Then second time, the blood flows from the left side of the heart to the all body parts. This is called as a systematic circulation. So this is the second time again the blood circulation is completed, and the blood passes through the heart twice when once it is deoxygenated, and the second time when it get the oxygenated. That's why it is called as a double circulation. Now students, after this double circulation we are going to learn the next topic is the tissue fluid. When we started this lesson, three principal fluids we completed. The first one is the tissue fluid, then blood and the lymph. Now this tissue fluid we have to explain in detail. This tissue fluid, first we have to explain what is meant by tissue fluid. The tissue fluid is also called as an interstitial fluid. As the blood flows in capillaries of the tissue, the plasma and leukocytes means student white blood cells, it leak out through their walls and baths the cells. This fluid is called as a tissue fluid. Capillaries, as the blood flows in capillaries of tissues, the plasma and leukocyte leak out. Students, leukocytes means white blood cells. These leak out through their walls and baths cells. This fluid is called as a tissue fluid. The cells absorb oxygen and nutrients, that is required substances, from this tissue fluid and in turn to give the carbon dioxide and the waste and to the back. Now students, the next one is the lymph. Some of the tissue fluid may be reabsorbed into blood vessels, but most of it enters into the another minute channel, and that is called as a lymph. The lymph flows in these vessels due to the contraction of the surrounding muscles. The lymph vessels on the way drain lymph into the lymph nodes, from where fresh lymph channels arise. These channels ultimately pour the lymph into the major anterior veins close to their entry into the right auricle, and then it is then in circulation again. Now the students, the lymphatic system consists of the lymphatic organ such as spleen, tonsils, a conducting network of lymph vessels and a circulating lymph. So students, this is the second fluid of our body, that is the lymph. What is the composition of lymph? Lymph consists of a cellular part and a non-cellular part. Cellular part is only the leukocytes, means the lymphocytes, that is the white blood cells. The blood platelets or red blood cells, both are absent in lymph. Non-cellular part, it is made up of mostly water and it is about 94%. And the rest it is made up of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, enzymes, antibiotics, etc. about 6%. And the next topic about this lymph is that functions of the lymph. The first function is the nutritive. Students, lymph supplies nutrition and oxygen to those parts where blood cannot reach. Second one, drainage. Lymph drains away excess tissue fluid and metabolites and returns proteins to the blood from tissue spaces. Third is absorption. Fats in the intestine are absorbed through lymph vessels or lymphatics. Fourth one is the defense. Lymphocytes and monocytes of the lymph that function to protect the body. The lymphatics also remove bacteria from the tissue. So students, the next topic is the differences between lymph and blood. Lymph contains blood plasma without blood platelets and proteins. But blood contains plasma also, blood platelets also and proteins also. Lymph is having yellow color. It does not contain red blood cells and hemoglobin. Blood is red in color because the presence of red blood cells and their hemoglobin content. Lymph does not carry oxygen. Blood carries oxygen in the body. Lymph is the part of open circulatory system. Blood is the part of closed vascular system. Lymph contains special cells that is called as a lymphocytes. It helps to build immunity. Blood contains red blood cells, white blood cells and blood platelets of the body. Now our new topic is the blood groups. Carl Landsteiner in 1900 identified different types of blood groups in humans. And these blood groups are differentiated on the basis of proteins, that is antigens, that found on the surface of red blood cells. And these are the two types of antigens, that is the A antigen and B antigen. So how the blood groups are differentiated into four types? A person blood group is A if the antigen present on his RBCs, that is the A antigen. That only we will call that person is having the blood group is A. Similarly, how the blood group is present on that person is having the blood group B. So if a person blood group is B, if the antigen present on his RBCs is B, that time it is B. And if the person whose RBCs have both antigens, that is A also and B also, that time that person is having the blood group AB. And if no antigens are present on the surface of the red blood cells, that is A antigen is also not there and B antigen is also not there, that time the person having blood group is O. Now our next topic is that matching of these blood groups, that is called as a blood compatibility. Matching of blood groups under the ABO system for donation is done as follows. That the blood group of donor A, the blood group of recipient. So blood group or A is donor is A, that recipient is also the A. B will be not the recipient, but AB blood group is the recipient and O is also not recipient. Blood group of donor B, the blood group of recipient A will be not there, B will be there, AB will be there and O will be not recipient. Blood group of donor AB, A will be not there, B will be not there, only AB will be there and O also not there. But blood group of donor O, A will also recipient, B will also recipient, AB will also recipient and O will be also recipient. So students, what you conclude from the above matchings? The blood group of A group can be given to person A and AB. The blood group of B group can be given to a person with B and AB groups. The blood group of AB group can only be given to AB group. But a person with AB type of blood can receive blood from all types. That's why this group is called as a universal recipient, AB blood group. The blood group O can be given to all groups. Hence, a person with O blood group is called as a universal donor. So students, blood bank is a place where blood collected from donors is stored and preserved to be later given to a recipient as and when needed. In that way it is going on. Now, our next topic is the heart related conditions, and the first one is the palpitation. Now we are going to see how the palpitation condition is there. Sometimes one may experience the heart beating too hard or too fast, or sometimes even skipping a beat. This can be frightening but not serious or harmful, and often this condition goes away on its own. Most of the time it is caused by stress. Sometimes certain types of food may be also cause palpitations. Second condition is the hypertension. This is a condition that occurs in a person when blood flows through the blood vessels with a force greater than normal. And students, this is also called as a high blood pressure. Hypertension can strain the heart, damage blood vessels and increase the risk of a heart attack. And the third one is the heart attack. A heart attack is a sudden interruption of blood supply to the heart. It is usually occurs due to a blood clot that prevents the flow of oxygen-rich blood to the cardiac muscles. And this result a part of cardiac muscle dies and causes a permanent damage to the heart. However, the heart still functions and sends blood around the body. But some common symptoms are there, students, for this. Heart attack, it is uncomfortable, that pressure is there, then tightness, squeezing pain in the center of the chest, then discomfort or pain spreading beyond the chest to the shoulders, neck, jaw, teeth. And the fourth condition is the cardiac arrest. A cardiac arrest occurs when the heart suddenly stops pumping blood around the body. Someone who is having a cardiac arrest will suddenly lose consciousness and will stop breathing or have abnormal breathing. Some people may have chest pain, shortness of breath or nausea before a cardiac arrest occurs. If not treated within minutes, it usually results in death. So students, these are the four heart related conditions, that is palpitation, hypertension, heart attack and cardiac arrest. So students, these are the four conditions as related to the heart, and if you are the witness of that person showing these symptoms of the heart attack, then cardiac arrest, so you can increase person's chances of survival by taking emergency steps. So first step you have to take that, call the ambulance or call doctor immediately without wasting the time. Second step, helping the person to sit or lie down as comfortable condition. Third one, by pumping the heart by external cardiac massage. What will happen due to this? The blood circulation will increase. So in that way you will help that person if that person is showing the cardiac arrest symptoms and the heart attack symptom. So our next topic of this lesson is the keeping the heart healthy. So it is very important. So if we will take the care of this all thing, so that conditions related to the heart that will be away from that person. So everyone should take care about our heart. The first point is that it is important to take care of one's health to protect one from heart diseases. Always remember, eating healthy food and regular exercise should become healthy habits that one should develop early in life. Avoid too much of oily or and fried foods. They contain fat. Third, excessive eating of fast food deprives the body of the required nutrients. So we have to eat lot of vegetables and fruits is recommended. Eat plenty of fiber containing foods such as whole grain, cereals, oats. We should avoid eating excessive amounts of sweet foods. Then obesity or excessive weight is a very common problem nowadays and the cause of many diseases, especially heart diseases. Playing outdoor game is a good form of exercise. It keeps us active and happy. Regular walking, jogging, cycling also help to keep our body fit and healthy. So students, here we see that how we are keeping our body and heart is healthy. That we have to follow these all things, and always remember students, precaution is better than the treatment. So we have to take care of our body also and heart also in simultaneously. So students, here we completed our part 3rd, the lesson number 6, the circulatory system. Thank you.